Hello and welcome back to another exciting episode of James Plays Final Fantasy II, so you don't have to. So kind of a lot happened in our last episode, actually. We learned that the Polynesian Empire is basically going crazy and trying to take over the whole world. There's a small rebellion group that was previously based in Finn. That was basically destroyed and had to flee into this small town of Altair, or Altair, I guess, maybe, because it doesn't have the marks. Our characters were teenagers that were fleeing Finn when it fell. Our friends, Furion, Maria, and Guy. Unfortunately, Maria's brother, who was with us at the start, is dead or missing. The Princess of Finn, Hilda, helped us escape and brought us back to life with the aid of Minwu, the White Wizard. We want to be part of the rebellion, but Hilda won't let us because we're still kids. So we decided to sneak off to Finn, and we actually found Prince Scott, who is the brother of Prince Gordon, who is super, super sad all the time. And I think that about catches us up. So now we're going to go back and talk to Hilda. Okay, and then she's going to tell us about Mithril. This was all covered in the last cutscene. I was an idiot and forgot to save my game, so I just had to do that all over really quick. So yeah, so we're going to talk to her about Mithril. Okay. Joseph, a man living in Salamand. Okay. Oh. Yeah, totally. I'll totally do that. What do you think if I show you this room again? Oh, still suits me with courage. Oh, sidebar, covered briefly in the last episode. Hilda and Prince Scott of Kashwan are, well, were dating, or maybe in love. Yeah. Paloom. Oh, sweet. Oh, he just joined our party. It's exciting. So one thing that will be showing up for the first time in this game, that will be kind of an off and on again mechanic throughout the series. Some games use it, some games don't. Is the idea of having main characters and guest characters. Now, we're always, as far as I understand it, always going to have Furion, Maria, and Guy in our party. This fourth party slot is going to belong to a variety of characters that will count as our guest characters. We'll be able to give them different equipment. We're able to cast their magic. Oh shit, look at all your fucking spells. Oh my god, that's so exciting. Yeah, so Minwu is a white wizard, or a highly skilled white mage archetype. Although not at all skilled with using his staff, even though he's using staff. That's interesting. And he gave us a canoe, which of course we have experienced previously. So canoe is going to let us travel over shallow water. I've yet to see any shallow water pop up, but maybe we'll encounter some as we are traveling. I think until I get to a point where I'm finding that I'm running out of magic really quickly, which actually might be soon, seeing as my MP increase is not really matching my actual mana pool. I think it's always going to be beneficial to have Maria casting spells. Oh, was that just it? Go. No, just her magic stat. So she's always getting that increase. Wow. Yeah, you got all sorts of cool stuff going for you. And she's always making progress on that spell, whatever it might be. So my plan is just to kind of skirt the border until I come across something that looks like shallow water, which actually I think we might have found right up there. Minwu got better with the staff, even though he's not hitting. Oh, this might be shallow water. Yeah, totally shallow water. I'm in a canoe now. Oh, this is all shallow. Oh, that was a nice little environmental thing. This is all shallow water, too. Okay. Cool. Well, that doesn't... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Well, obviously I wasn't supposed to go over here. One thing that I am finding in this game that is particularly frustrating is it is a lot more punishing, which means if you make a wrong move, you are heavily consequenced for it. Now that bomb battle was particularly strange, because that's not even an area that I'm not supposed to be able to get to right now. But obviously, see, look, I'm fighting enemies that are way, way, way out of my league. They're killing me in one hit. This is ridiculous. So I'm going to have to be a lot more careful about the way that I move around the world, which is shitty. I really, really hate it. I feel like they did a way, way, way good job of balancing that out. It's an issue that you'll find pretty constantly in old video games, especially old RPGs. Had it really bad because a majority of your movement through the world would have been via walking, and so you could potentially walk into an area that had monsters that were entirely out of your class or out of your damage range and just fuck your shit up. Compounding that is, I don't know how much you guys know about save mechanics in old video games, but having saved games is a fairly recent idea. Well, let me word that differently. The concept of a save slot is as far as games go, pretty recent. Originally, you'd have to do this thing where you would go to an inn or like something similar. You would hold in the power button and you would hit the restart button. And you can correct me if I'm at all wrong. I think what that would do is it would essentially create a save state, which is something that's fairly common in emulation. It would basically tell the machine that what the fuck? For that particular game, it might have even written it straight to the cartridge. For that particular game, it saves an instance of where you are. Yeah, this is stupid. And so death or losing the game has a much, much higher impact. Now, for us, it's a mild inconvenience because I get kicked back to the start screen, and it's kind of lame. On a Nintendo game, you have to consider that you wouldn't be able to save all the time. It's just monumentally inconvenient. You would, obviously save as much as you could, but mostly be saving when you were about to stop playing the game. And because of that, a death in a Nintendo RPG holds a lot more weight, which is why this bullshit that I'm running into right now is so ridiculous. Especially because, I don't even know where Salamand is. They have given me no clues as to where Salamand is, except that I'm going to have to use a canoe to get there. But everywhere that I've been that I can reach with a canoe has been way too fucking hard. So I don't really know what they're expecting me to do. I might have to actually look at a walkthrough to see where I'm supposed to be progressing. But yeah, this is getting a little ridiculous. Because there's nothing... Oh, is this... Oh, well maybe this is where I'm supposed to be going. Okay, I'm gonna... This is so dumb. I've spent most of the episode doing nothing, and I apologize. I'm gonna run back to Altair and stay in the inn real quick, and then I will come back around to that shallow area, and hopefully that's where we're supposed to be going. I don't actually know. So, we'll see. Okay. Try again. So we'll go up to the north. And then across this little doobly thing. Wait. Oh yeah, okay. I was trying to go across from here. This looks like a town, and it looks like it's on a port. So things bode well for it being Palu. Oh, nice. Got another level on Thunder there. Alright, Paloon. My guess is that I'm supposed to take a ship from Paloon to Poft. And then... and then go to Salamand. Oh, here we go. Bafk. So Poft is under Imperial control, and it seems to be past Salamand. Sure. Fuck the rebellion at this point. Let's see what we got here. Blink. Protect and Shell. Those are going to be important spells to have. It looks like I'm going to have a limited spell book, and that makes me really hesitant to buy spells. However, I think what I'm going to start doing is start giving Furion what we would traditionally consider white magic spells, and just have him be my healer as well as my frontline kind of doobly thinger. And then Maria will mostly focus on damage dealing and protection. So these aren't too expensive, that's nice. All of you guys could use this. All of you guys could use this. And I'm out of gil. I guess I can sell off my old equipment, though, because I'm not going to be ever needing it again. And that gives me enough to buy a bronze shield for a guy. But I also need bronze gloves. Why has everything got to be so darn expensive? But, yeah. And I'll probably give you gloves, actually, since you're the least offensive out of all of us at this point. Take a quick peek at what they offer for weapons. It might not actually be anything better. Nope, it is. Dang it. Dagger, mace, axe, bow. Okay. I'm not really feeling like grinding on money right now. And actually, this is probably a good stopping, as good a stopping point as any. So here we are in the town. We can go sail off to Poft, which, again, may or may not be the right way to go. And it's hard to say. They keep on mentioning it, so I'm inclined to believe that it is. Okay. Let's see what's around here. Enemies are way too hard? No. Good. I'm hoping if I keep on having her cast magic, it'll prompt the game to up her MP quicker. And that will in turn balance out the cost requirements and scaling of her actual casting of magic. Because they're going to keep on getting more and more expensive. And that is not what. Okay, so I've done a little bit of grinding. I was finally able to raise Maria's MP up. You'll notice that a couple of my other characters have gotten some more HP and MP. I tried to train Furion's magic casting spell ability a little bit. And also I ground up some gil, so hopefully I'll be able to get my guys geared out before we head out on a ship. So we still needed 3 more bronze gloves. I think it's really interesting that there's an optimal equip and then there's a best armor option. What's the difference? Who knows? So here we're just going to get 2 daggers. And then we need to jump on that ship and hopefully have an exciting adventure. Okay, cool. We're ready to go. Rolling. Because I think this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I have no idea though. So I'm going to save the game first in case we end up in way too hard for me right now country. What a pleasant little boat ride. We don't even get riding in a boat music. That's kind of unfortunate. Well, we're still fighting goblins, so that's a good sign. Looks like there used to be a castle right here, but there isn't. Poft! Hello, Poft. Oh, goodbye, Poft. We've got a pub in Poft. Huh? Oh, hey, Sid. What's an airship? We're going to learn all about that term. Well, okay. What do you know about mithril? Nothing. Have you picked any wild roses lately, Sid? No? You don't know what I'm talking about? Okay. Oh, we could just take a... Well, I'm going to put a pin in that. Okay, apparently you guys only talk about Basque. And really quickly, you give me a ship back to Pollard. Really quickly check out what this town has to offer, if anything. Just an item shop. Okay, you've got a weapon shop and an armor shop. Anything different? No, same stuff. Weapons, also same stuff. Magic, I'm guessing it's all going to be the same stuff then. Which really begs the question why the shops exist in the first place, but I suppose that there's probably a very good reason. I want to take it. Oh. Well, I was going to say I want to take a second to check out what's up here, but I'm thinking that actually I don't now. Such a beast. Oh, 9 damage. That's not bad. Well, that wasn't terrible. So let's look, and actually I came across a couple of new monsters while I was grinding. So we've got a sprinter, which is weird, prehistoric duck bird monster. We've got the Goblin Guard, which is of course the palette altered version of a regular goblin. And then we've got a soldier who drops all sorts of stuff. Doesn't have any sort of weaknesses or resistance. Pretty good stats though. Let's look at the sprinter. Not a lot of treasure dropping in this game so far, which is interesting. Okay, still not terrible. So I learned, this is going to sound absurd, because it is absurd. It's an absurd system. So the way that you increase your MP, or actually I should say because there is a chance that it won't happen, the way that you have a chance of increasing your MP is by exhausting at least 20% of your mana pool in one battle. Not how much, nope, there you go. Not how much you use it over a period of time, but exhausting all of it in one single battle. Well, 20% of it. So, and then when that happens, it increases by your magic number. So the next time, if my magic is 11, then my MP will go up by 11 the next time my MP increases. I think stamina must be the same thing for health. My stamina has not been going up at all, and my HP has been increasing steadily by 50%, or by 5 points each time. Oh god, this might be a thing that I should be careful of. So yeah. So that's kind of silly. I don't really know of a good way of exploiting it. So we'll hopefully it's not something we're going to have to deal with training too much. Okay, that wasn't so bad. And actually, you know, the more I think about it, the more my spells go up in level, the more MP I'll be using per battle. So that's not really even a big... I guess eventually it will become a big deal. It just seems like an odd way to handle that to me. But, meh. Oh well. I'm definitely getting more gil. So let's hop on a airship, I guess, and go to freaking Salamand. And that is where we will end the episode. What? I did. I paid him. Where's the airship? Like, seriously. Oh, it's right here. So I guess I could probably have walked there. Oh, Salamand is the town of irony, obviously, because it's a snowy town, and it's named after a salamander. Okay, I'm not going to look at any of this. I'm actually going to call the episode here, and when we come back, we'll talk to Joseph, see if he has a lead on Mithril. So thanks for joining in, and we'll see you around next time. Bye-bye.